What's up, guys? Lightwater, aka Mistwater, whatever the hell else I'm called. How's it going, guys? It's been a while since I've come out with a video. Originally, I was gonna do a overview on all the classes during Shadowlands, at least on the beta, but I kind of decided against it. I probably should have came up with a video saying I wasn't gonna finish it. The reason being is the classes were just changing so much that it felt like the second I put out any information, it was just gonna be false, right? And that's a major factor because Blizzard does all their tuning at the end. Even right now, I'm not comfortable producing class videos, even though I know it would be like perfect clickbaity stuff. But simply put, it's not my full-time job to make YouTube videos. Maybe someday it could be, and then that would be different. But right now, it's not. So also, I got a lot of other things going on in my life. Unfortunately, my grandpa just passed away, so I'm having to deal with that. Having to help my sister's kids with their school because, you know, Corona and everything, so they gotta do it all online. You know, I got a number of excuses, but in reality, I probably could have cranked the videos out. That being said, on a better note, we are now about a month away from Shadowlands, and I will be making videos on all the classes. I can say without a shadow of doubt, I will definitively know the best way to play the PvE raid healers come Shadowlands, with the exception of Disc Priest. I make no promises for that fucking spec. Disc Priest is a conundrum. I will do my best to understand it, but Disc Priest is kind of the first class I feel like you actually figure out by feel. And that's like heresy for me. You know, because I feel like I should be able to math it all out, but whatever. I'll do my best. There's going to be a lot of math. I'm probably going to start doing my theory crafting in about a week or two. I'm worried that it's going to take too long, but I also don't want to start too early because they'll make too many changes. So it's this careful balancing game where I want to do the theory crafting and then be done just a couple days before the game releases, and then hopefully put out all the videos. So if you're expecting videos on your class, expect them about a week before Shadowlands. And they're probably going to be really meaty, by the way. So I don't know, maybe take some Adderall or whatever you gotta do to you know, stay focused, because it's gonna be me droning on for a long time. But I will have lots of math, lots of stuff to hopefully support my ideas and what I think will be the best way to play them. And most importantly, I'm not reading anybody else's guides. I'm just going to lock myself in a room with the numbers for like 8 to 10 hours with each class and just hammer it out like I always do in every expansion. So should be hopefully worth it. I guess that's it. I mean, I've been kind of playing some other games, just chilling in the meantime. So, you know, I haven't abandoned the channel, you know, or my Twitch, but I just don't really see any reason to stream right now. I just kind of only play WoW, so I've been chilling out. I know that I'm gonna go really hard for Shadowlands, and so I'm taking like a pre-vacation, you know. I've been doing a lot of D&D. I'm currently DMing 2 campaigns, so yeah, I've been staying busy. I guess that's it. I mean, I can tell you, I guess I could just chat like a little bit about the classes and stuff just for the hell of it. So far, I like a lot of the changes that Shadowlands doing. Just you know, before we mention the classes, just like the item level stuff and the conduits. I pretty much appreciate almost every change they've done. The Covenant thing is still a little sore for some people, but I'm kind of okay with it because I think generally the people who watch my channel, and myself included, are going to choose the right Covenant. And the only thing that's going to screw us over is like a week where maybe Blizzard nerfs or buffs another Covenant. So as long as Blizzard typically leaves the Covenants alone, it's probably going to just be you pick a Covenant and then blam, that's the best one for PvE, or at least raiding. So I guess the worst case scenario is that you pick a Covenant and it's only useful in raid. And so you can't really use it for 5-mans or like other content, like PvP or something. So, and you know, I know a lot of you guys do other stuff. I really only care about raids, so it's not an issue for me at all, which is cool. But yeah, this is definitely an expansion that's looking to be pretty good for me, but maybe not people who want to do a little bit of everything and expect to be sort of the best at it. You're definitely going to see some penalties by far, depending on how big the Covenant is. For certain classes, I don't think the Covenant means anything. I think it means dick all, right? But some of the ones that really stand out for me are Priest. Both Priest specs really love their Covenant, you know, and I think It depends on what's changed really recently, but last time I heard, Disc Priests were really liking the Kyrian Covenant because it does damage, and it does a lot, and it does a ridiculous amount of healing afterwards. I personally think Holy Priests are going to really like the Necrolord one for raiding only, because it's basically just a Omega Judgment of Light, and the numbers on it seem ridiculous. It doesn't seem to have an eternal cooldown from the testing I did, so that's kind of something that stands out to me. Druid I still feel like is the double Swiftman legendary, even though it got nerfed again. They have that thing where your hot stick faster, that also looks very good. Monk I feel like they're confused about. They got a little bit of buffs, but then they got some stuff taken away, which just seemed like, what? Why? So I feel like Monk's going to be really weak again, unless they make some more buffs here recently, which they might. But who knows? I haven't really delved into the numbers, right? So right now, everything I'm explaining to you is false. Just know that, because it's all based on emotions and feelings, and we don't like those. We like data, numbers, math. So who knows what I will unearth in a couple weeks when I actually start doing the numbers. I might just be like, oh wow, I was an idiot. But yeah, based on feeling and just from playing the beta just very, very briefly, because I didn't really want to play it too much. They feel probably weak, I think. And I guess from what I've heard is that Druids are having a hard time in raid, which is kind of weird because they're just so ridiculously strong in 5-mans. But if there's no tank healing to be done, then yeah, I think Druid's gonna have a little bit of a hard time in raid. Although there's probably some wild Tree of Life flourish, certain legendaries that could really come together. They just buffed that other legendary that affects like a 50% chance every time you wild growth to give you like empowered, not empowered, more rejuves and more regrowths, right? So that's decent. So maybe there's a wild growth spam build out there. You know, Soul of the Forest, that legendary, maybe that's like decent passive healing. I'll have to like crunch the numbers, we'll see. Resto Shaman just seems like so boring and standard. Really nothing interesting, but it's probably still going to be brought to raid for its utility. I'll have to see on its numbers. I think its numbers are going to do okay because every other class isn't like too flashy right now. So maybe they'll be okay. And then Disc Priest, I fully expect Disc Priest to find a way to be relevant no matter what. It's just too, like, there's just no way that they're not relevant in my opinion. So someone's going to find something, probably involves something with haste or some bullshit combo with 10 different spells, and boom, they're useful. Paladin is in my opinion, the biggest what if right now. You know, I expect Holy Priests to do good. I expect the monks to do bad. I expect shamans to be brought. I expect Disc Priests to find a way for the best ones to be good. And then there's just randomly the Paladin. Paladin is the absolute biggest what if. I really feel like a lot of their shit could chain together. It's all about holy power or abusing certain conduits. I feel like, you know, they have some really good strong conduits. Well, a strong conduit that could potentially be good. I don't know. We'll see where the math takes me. There's a build I've got, and you know, here's my deal that I'll make with you guys. I will reveal everything I can except for one thing, which I'm gonna squirrel away for myself. It's gonna be my one little nut that I hide, okay? And that's probably gonna be the build I go on my main, and then the whole world will know about it in a month. If it's like super OP, we'll see. If I don't feel like it's OP and it's just skill based, then I'll probably just put a video on it, right? But if it's like a OP combination of like some certain covenant abilities or like soul bind combined with a conduit, combined with the legendary, combined with some change they made, and it just equals like some bullshit combo, I'm totally hiding it. Sorry, but I will totally tell everybody about it like after a week or two. I just want to be able to do it first, you know. That's my only thing. Other than that, I'll probably explain everything in exhausting detail in the next few weeks. So yeah, in case you thought I was dead, still alive somehow. This is good. I will be temporarily moving in with a buddy so I can focus hardcore on Shadowlands. That'll be really fun. I mean, just for like three weeks to get away from my whole fucking the circus here. Okay, I think I've rambled on. Oh, we're almost at the 10-minute mark, dude. Isn't that like important for YouTube or something? Anything else? I feel like, did I forget a healer? I feel like I'm not talking about a healer. I just kind of, oh, I just Druid just a little bit. Okay, I feel like Druid has like 5 ways they can play, and one of them has got to be good in raid, right? I feel like you've got a Flourish, Tree Form, you know, wombo combo kind of legendary going on. I feel like there's a Swiftman legendary build with like wall growth. I feel like there's the double Swiftman with the legend, you know, for the legendary, maybe like tank healing kind of thing. I feel like maybe there's the faster ticking hots with like the life blooming yourself to like, I don't really know. I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be something, right? I know that there's going to be a lot of combos in Druid when they open it up and allow us to get 2 legendaries. Then Druid is really at an advantage. Like imagine faster ticking hots with the self-replicating rejuve, right? And then you also put the Swiftman on yourself to make them tick even faster, right? Those rejuves with like full haystack might just be able to like Control C, Control V themselves everywhere, you know, like just copy everywhere. I think there's a couple different hopes, and I think maybe the math will check out. I just refuse to believe that there could be a 5-man healer that's so good and then is useless in raid. Like I guess it's possible, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. And for everybody keeps saying that Resto Shaman is like so good. So I don't know. I would just say this, guys. If you don't feel like waiting, start doing the math on your own. But don't take what people say for granted unless they start proving like it with a lot of math. Like I don't like a lot of these sites saying stuff. It's really generalized statements. It's really low IQ stuff. It's like, you know, rock beat paper in triangle situation, you know, or like oh, shaman be good because utility. Like, okay, can I get a little bit more than that? Like, what's their numbers like? What's their raw HPS output? Are they just being brought because of their utility? Is the utility absolutely mandatory for this type of raid? What? Like, they just don't ever say anything. It's just the same boring shit every single time, right? So, I'm going to try to rank all the healers by throughput, maybe cooldown strength, some kind of metric to where we can get, you know, I can like properly sort of show you what it is. And I think this time around I'm going to create my own sims via just like basically doing the math and asking myself what would this average number of casts be for a 6-minute fight, assuming using all mana, and just sort of look at what the raw throughput is for a 6-minute fight, like simulation with the winning build, right? And then I can kind of rank the healers by throughput, and we'll get a proper ranking system going on. It's going to be a lot of fucking work, but I'm excited, and I'll probably become like even more of a Mountain Dew or fucking crack addict afterwards. Maybe it's time to start popping the Addy, I don't know. But there it is. Okay. I've droned on for 13 minutes. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.